Good morning. It is 3:40 in the morning. I woke up about 3:15-ish, 3:20-ish, and we are almost out the door. Okay, Evan is about to leave. Do you have any final words?
Bon voyage.
Okay, I'm suited up for our flight. I have a shirt, I have my scarf that you can see, and the star of the show. I have my fanny pack back here, so ready to go. My mom is using her hat as a basket for all of her important items right now. We finished our breakfast and it stopped raining, but we can't check into our place for another half hour. So we're on this adorable street with a ton of really cute shops. So we're gonna go window shopping because we have no space. So we really seriously can't go real shopping, except there are some things I wanna buy. So
I hate talking.
it's a little bit past 2:15. We walked around a few cute shops. There were a ton of like breakable little ceramic plates that I really wanted but I didn't get. And then we walked by one of the workshops for the purse just so I could scout it out because I still have no clue what design I'm making tomorrow. And now we're gonna try to check into our hostel. Good morning. Okay, so to recap yesterday, Evan went to the airport with us really early in the morning. His flight was like 6:50, our flight was 7:20. So he got on his flight and headed back to the States. We got on our flight, headed to Edinburgh. Then we got here, we dropped our bags off, we walked around. We didn't really have anything planned for the day, so that was basically it. We explored, we took a nap at 2 p.m, and then we had a little productivity session after we went to the grocery store in the evening. And then today, we're just exploring. There are a few things we want to do, and I have a purse making class at 5 p.m. Our first stop of the day was a locals creators market. The sun came out and it got a little warmer, so we stopped at our hostel and we changed out of some of the clothes we were wearing because we each were wearing like 2 or 3 layers. We also bought tickets for a storytelling event tonight at like 7:30. So the game plan is to walk around and explore the city. I'll make my purse and my mom will keep herself occupied, and then we back up for the storytelling. But I'm really excited about the storytelling. I feel like storytelling is such a beautiful art form, and when we went to Tennessee like a year ago, 2 years ago maybe, we went to a storytelling event and it was amazing. So I have really high hopes for this one too. We walked around and explored a lot of the city, then ran back to our hostel and shed some more layers of clothes because it kept getting warmer, and now we're eating. We are headed up to Arthur's Seat, and we are going to walk all the way up to the very edge over there. I don't know if you can see the people, but they're there. The top of the mountain, the end of our hike. Our view is pretty, but I think I kind of preferred the view on the other side where it was like all the mountains and you didn't see so much city. We We've moved locations. Where we were before was pretty crowded, pretty rocky to sit on, and it only had a view of the city. It wasn't super pretty. So this is our brand new view that I like a little bit better. Yet again because the rocks were kind of painful to sit on, and now we're on just the flat area between a few of the hills. We took like a 15-minute nap on the hill, and I told my mom my dream vacation would be to have someone drive me around to really scenic places and then give me like half an hour to nap at each place. Like, you know, go explore and then take a little nap. I feel like that's the best way to do it. After 3 different viewpoints and 1 nap, we are headed back down. I will say I was worried about the hike back down just because there were some steep rocky parts, but we managed to do all of those while we were moving locations, so we didn't have to do any of that, and it's been relatively smooth on the way down. My mom and I went our separate ways. I'm headed to my purse making class. She's headed back to the hostel maybe, or maybe she's gonna go walk around. I'm not too sure. And then after my class, I'm gonna head back to the hostel so we can have a super quick dinner, and then we're gonna head out to our storytellers event. It's 6:10 and I just finished my workshop. I loved our instructor. She was so sweet and so funny, and my purse is so cute, so it was a lovely way to spend my evening. I wanted to show you the purse I made. So first, it has this cute little dust bag. I made this all purple purse, so it has the 3 different purples. There's this like mauvey kind of neutral purple, and then like a light purple white, and then this, and then the handle and the strap are the same color as the bag. And then on the inside, there's this really pretty floral design. I don't know if you can see that. That's my purse. Good morning. It is 7:20. I've been up for a little bit. I'm going to eat my yogurt, finish getting ready for the day, and then we're gonna head out shortly before 8. It's 9:45 and we're at our first stop of the day. It's a tiny town called Calendar, and we have half an hour to walk around and explore. Okay, this is what we got for breakfast: a chocolate and hazelnut roll and a walnut and pear Danish. Our second stop of the day was just a few minutes down the road to see the Highland cows. Stop number 3, and we are solidly in the Scottish Highlands. I'll show you our view right now. My mom didn't want to get a video with me of the view, like us and the view behind us. So here's me, and here's my imaginary mom. Wait, I realized in that video you couldn't even see the view. Okay, I hope that's better. It's 1:15 and we're off on our 4th stop of the day. I took a quick glance at the monument, but I'm really just interested in the nice weather and the beautiful view. It's a little after 2 p.m. and this is stop number 5. We have the most amount of time here, so we're going to eat and do a boat ride. We ran to a convenience store and got some mozzarella, chicken, and tacos. So that's what we're gonna do for lunch. Mom, hit them with it. After our Loch Ness boat tour, do you believe in the Loch Ness Monster?
I do.
Yeah. Okay, me too. I think it's a pretty general consensus that Nessie exists. We got a single malt Scottish whiskey ice cream to try. Okay, we are back with our ice cream rating. I give it a solid 9 out of 10. I really enjoyed it.
Same.
9 out of 10. Okay, we just finished our tour. I thought it was excellent. It feels like we've seen a ton of Scotland, and I loved our driver.
I agree. Scotland's very green.
Good morning! Okay, we're going to update you about our morning. So I stayed back and did some work, and my mom went on a tour.
So it's the real Mary King's.
The real Mary King's clothes.
Yes, and it was a tour of what is now underground because the building was built on top of it. But you got to see like real places where people lived, and then you understood how the closes worked, and we talked about the plague.
My mom swung back and got me. We went to the most beautiful little tea house I've ever been to, and the entire time we were there we talked about symptoms of the bubonic plague and flesh-eating bacteria. So the conversation didn't really match the setting, but that's okay. And then we booked the stuff for the rest of our travel mostly, and now we're going on a walk. Bridge we just crossed, you could see on the left all of these different little buildings, and it looked just like Beauty and the Beast. It was so pretty. We're headed on our river walk, and there may not be yellow arrows to follow this time, but we should just be following the water, which arguably will be easier. Stopped in a super bougie grocery store that is probably out of my tax bracket, but it's cute. We've made it back from the grocery store and we got a Scottish soda I'm really excited to try. We are getting dessert and they asked if we wanted to sit in the window and people watch, and we said yes. Okay, we ran back to the hostel, we packed everything we could for tomorrow morning, and now we're hiking back to Arthur's Seat, and we're gonna hang out there for the rest of the evening. We said goodbye to Scotland the best way we know how, on the top of a mountain, listening to the wind rustling through the grass.